Let's say you recently became a videographer and you just purchased your first Sony camera, which is Sony FX3, FX30, or Sony A7 IV. It doesn't matter because they all come with the same Sony NP-FZ and NP-FZ100 batteries. They last about 2 to 4 hours. So you got your gig coming up, recent new gig, you just got it. It's going to be more than 6 hours. So one battery is not enough. However, since you just started a career and you don't have the budget for it, now you're thinking if you should purchase one Sony original battery for $120 plus tax, or you can purchase two of these for $60 and they come with a battery. And because of that, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about if it's worth buying a real one or a fake battery. Let's get into it. Alright, first start with Sony NP-FZ and NP-FZ100 originals batteries. They cost around $120, like I said earlier, plus tax Canadian. It's going to be $137 or $140, which is a lot. I personally, if they could make $100 in total with a tax, that would be amazing because it's just a battery. There's nothing else to it. But on the other side, I have 4 of these and they all last the same amount of time, which is 2 to 4 hours, depending on what codec I'm shooting, depending if I'm shooting video or photo, and if I have my top handle on. Because if you do have top handle on for Sony FX3 or FX30, that means you're using your phantom power for your microphone, which I don't use it because I have DJI mic, so I'm completely fine. However, if that's the case, it's gonna come up to 1 to 3 hours. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much I can say. It's just a stupid battery that costs a lot of money, which I do not agree with, but it is what it is if you wanna use your camera and keep it safe. That being said, let's get into a fake one. All right, now let's talk about the fake ones. All right, I bought 4 of these, and these are 2 different brands. One of them, I don't know what they call it. This one is Jory, and this one is Wasabi powered. Each came in for $30, and both came in with a battery charger, which is amazing. 3 things that I want to talk to you guys about these specific batteries. First one being, after 1 to 3 months, you will see significant difference in the battery power, because at the beginning they will last you almost as much as the original one does. However, after 3 months, especially this one, lasted me 15 minutes. You never know. Sometimes I get 15, sometimes I get 50, sometimes I get an hour and a half, but never more than an hour and a half. However, on the other side, Jory is slightly less, more, almost as much as the original one, but still not as close because you never know how much you're going to get with these guys. Second one being is if you charge them and in the charging battery and it shows us it's already fully charged, but they are not, because when you plug them in, when you put them back in your camera, it says, yeah, it's 80%. How is it 80% if the original charger, when charging, shows green that's fully charged? Makes no sense. If you're shooting outside in winter time, these guys can last you only 15 minutes. You never know. Maybe even 5. It just shows that it's 100. After 5 minutes, battery exhausted, boom, it's dead. I do not want that to happen to me if I'm shooting with a client and it's in the middle of nowhere and I have only bought 4 of these and 1 of these, and I'm supposed to have a 6-hour shoot, but I'm gonna have to cut it short for 3 hours. It looks very bad and you might not get that client again. Just for that itself, do not purchase these. The last one, and the most concerning one for my opinion, is a battery warning that I get nowadays. So when I just purchased my camera, Sony FX3, I used to use these batteries as well, but it never gave me any warning. However, now, with a couple of firmware updates, every time I plug these and put these in, they give me a battery warning saying this battery is not original one, blah, 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 it says exhaustion. Which concerns me quite a lot because this is my bread making camera. Like if I don't have this camera, I can't shoot anything, so I can't make any money. If I plug this in and my camera messes up, I have to go to repair shop to fix it for 500 minimum. 500 minimum, if not more. Meanwhile, that's happening, I can't get any more gigs because I don't have a camera. And that all happened because you used $30 instead of using something for $120. Don't get me wrong, $120 is a lot. I understand that. But when it comes to something that is cost you more than $100, it costs you $6,000, you don't want to be taking a risk putting $30 battery in it just to be, oh yeah, I wanted to save some money. You don't want to do that. And that is one of my biggest reasons I would like you to purchase the original one instead of the fake ones. Yes, it is completely fine to purchase the fake ones at the beginning if you just starting up, you don't have any clients, you don't have any budget. However, after a while, when you do get those 2 things, please invest into original one. That is all I'm asking. You want your camera to have something reliable that will last long and it's not gonna mess up your camera as well. If you keep using these, they're gonna mess up your camera, you're gonna have more headache, you're gonna lose more money, where on the other side, where you could just invest into something good that will last you longer and will keep your camera longer and it'll give you less headache. Also, buying this one saved me more money than buying these ones because 2 of these I can't even use anymore. The only good thing about these guys now is the battery charger that it comes with, and outside of that I can't use these. So basically you're actually saving money. Yeah, that is it. That's all I want to share with you guys today. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hope you guys liked the video, and as always, if you did, thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs up if you loved it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Ciao.